It's lightsaber day here in the Poindexter Lounge. Oh, I love lightsaber day. Lightsaber day is my favorite day. Oh my gosh, I love getting a new lightsaber. And today, it's not just any lightsaber. Oh no, it's the Darksaber from the Madalorian Black Series Elite. Let's do this here in the Poindexter Lounge.
You're watching Poindexter Lounge for the Unity.
Incredible Hulk will not be presented this evening.
What's up, nerd family? Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Vet, and it is good to have you with me in the lounge today. Now look, if this is your first time to the lounge, just know that the Poindexter Lounge is a place for nerds. It's a place where you and me and my crew can get together and talk about the things that we love. Things like TV shows, movies, games, sci-fi, fantasy, comic books, superheroes, toys, and so much more. And if those are things that get you excited, if those are things that get you whipping out your Darksaber and fighting everybody for it, then hey, you have found the right place. So please hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell and join this growing legion of fans and nerds. Now today, we are talking about the one, the only Darksaber from Hasbro, the Black Series Force Effects Elite Lightsaber. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. All right, folks, here is the saber box itself. Now, you will notice a couple of things. This came from Amazon. I had it shipped from Amazon. I actually had it on pre-order from Big Bad Toy Store, but then it started showing up and people started telling me, well, I got it from Amazon and I got it shipped overnight. And I was like, what the heck? And I had no exact order date, to arrive for this. So I canceled my order and I ordered it through Amazon because I wanted it right away. Now, you will notice one thing I am kind of disappointed in. I don't understand how this thing got damaged because it came in a huge, huge box on the outside. And then it came in a smaller box that was the actual Hasbro box that this came in that was well fortified, well done, but that was dented. And so I was very disappointed to see that I opened this up and you can see here, it is creased. Now, the one thing I did ahead of time was I kind of cut it open and took a look inside just to make sure that nothing was broken, and nothing was. So this is truly an unboxing, but I did need to make sure that everything was intact so that I didn't have any issues or have to send it back. Let's go ahead and take a look at the box. You got here this wonderful little display of the saber itself, kind of shows some of the effects that the saber has. This saber does come with, because it's a Force Effects Elite, it does come with that effect where it looks like it's cutting through something at the end. I always like that effect. I think that effect's pretty cool. Then also here you got Star Wars, the Black Series. It's kind of a glossy over that matte. Here you've got this wonderful grayish blue kind of hue with the Mandalorian there and Moff Gideon. That looks really nice. Here on the front, you see the saber completely. And here it says Force Effects Elite. There's the hilt, Mandalorian Darksaber, Force Effect Elite Lightsaber. Here's what it comes with. Now this is interesting. Usually you have to put batteries in this. This says it comes with a rechargeable battery and charging cable. So I'm really interested to see what that is. It's like a, it's just a 3.7 volt battery. And there's only one of them and you can recharge it. So that's kind of cool. And of course, the Hasbro logo. Here is the back of the box with all of the display on it. Right here, it says Force Effects Lightsaber, Star Wars Black Series, Mandalorian Darksaber, Force Effects Elite Lightsaber. Down here, it says combining advanced LEDs and amplified sound technology, the Force Effects Lightsaber is the most authentic Force Effects lightsaber yet. Over here, it says progressive ignition. Over here, it says bright white LED blade, advanced LEDs, authentic Darksaber sound effects. And of course, it comes with a removable blade, which is really cool about the Force Effects Elite. It says it's got the molten blade tip effects, battle clash effect, and blaster deflect effect. Now that, of course, is when you move it, it looks like you're deflecting, you know, blaster bolts and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Look at this. This looks really neat. I'm really interested to see how it looks out of the package and lit up. Over here on the side, it says it's got a real metal hilt. That looks nice. It's got a nice display if you want to take the blade out and just display it. It's got the Hasbro logo and the Disney logo. Let's go ahead and take this thing out of the package. All right, I got some scissors and I went ahead and did this. So here's the hilt. Wow, this hilt. This is heavy. This is all metal, folks. This is super nice. Wow, really cool. Over here, got some instructions. And ooh, we got an Allen wrench and charging cable, it looks like. Back here in the back, we've got the blade. There you have it. Let's go ahead and clear this all up and put it together. This is everything that it comes with. You got your hilt, which I can't stress enough. This is the heaviest hilt I have seen come from a Force Effects lightsaber. Man, it's just solid. You wouldn't want to get hit with this. This is a weapon all into itself. I mean, somebody comes in your house, bam, you could hammer stuff into the wall with this thing. Of course, here's your stand. Here's a little clip. I believe that helps with the stand over here. Here is the power cable charger. It looks like it's just a USB there. You can just plug it in to charge it up. Here is your Allen wrench that I'm sure locks that in. You got some instructions here, some more instructions, and then here is the blade itself. Let's go ahead and try to put this thing together. But before we do that, we have to look at the instructions. Now, I am not one of those guys who does not follow instructions. Most of the time I know how to put this stuff together, but I do like to take a once over, and you can see they even make a nice instructional booklet. You got Moff Gideon there and the Mandalorian. That looks really nice. And it's nice two-color, red and black. All the instructions laid out pretty well here for you. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at those, and then we will go ahead and put this together. You do get this secondary pamphlet. Let's see what this is. This is, looks like it's just some warning stuff about the battery. Now this is a non-replaceable battery. That concerns me a little bit. Yeah, that concerns me a little bit. It says that the non-replaceable battery is to be removed for disposal when charging, is no longer effective. Note that the battery removal is permanent. Retain this information for future reference. Now, I'm sure you could probably find some kind of replacement for it, but according to this, it's a non-replaceable battery. That kind of sucks. So, well, I mean, hopefully we'll get years and years of enjoyment from this saber. All right, so for the battery compartment, they've hidden this pretty well right here in the saber. You can see there is where you want to use your Allen wrench. Go ahead and loosen this up. Screw comes out just like that. And then your compartment comes out just like that. When it's time to charge, you can see right here is the input. You're going to go ahead, put that right there. You can charge it right there with any USB charger. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back in and hope that it's got some charge to light up for you guys to show you what it looks like right away. All right, to get our blade on, we once again have to use the Allen wrench. You can see right here at the side, there is a spot right there and a spot right there for the Allen wrench. I'm gonna go ahead, remove this, because my guess is you gotta remove this piece, slide it off, and then put the blade on and then slide it back on. All right, so now I've gotten that out. Boy, this was a tight screw, but finally got it out. So I did see that this is just for show over here. So that's just the piece that it screws into, but you can see there, it slides right off like so. And then you take this part out because this part is just for show when you just want to display it. Then you go ahead, you insert the blade right there. And then you're going to slide this piece right back over here at the tip. Oh yeah. And now we put the screw right back in. So there is the entire thing put together. As you can see, it looks awesome and it's nice and sturdy. So let's go ahead and fire this bad boy up for the first time. All right, Jedi and Sith alike, here is the moment of truth where we light the Darksaber for the very first time. Ho, 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 look at that. Oh, wow. Holy cow. You can see here the cutting blade. You hit the button and it does deflections. Now the deflections are a little stranger than with the other sabers because usually they're halfway through and they light up real bright, but you got to kind of have it at the side to really be able to see it, and I don't think it shows up on camera the way it looks in person. But this is amazing. Plus, look at this. It's got this little light up part right here in the hilt itself. And I'll tell you what, this is everything that you would want a Darksaber to be. And this is not even fully charged. I mean, this is just right out of the box. I can't wait to see how bright it is when it's actually charged and out of the box. But it stands up pretty good. You can fight with it pretty well. There's one little thing that I'll show you when I turn the lights back on that I think is kind of weird about the hilt. But man, check this out. This is so nice. So there you have it, folks. That is the blade. Let's go ahead and show you the stand and talk about the hilt and how the controls work. All right, so the final thing I'm going to show you guys is the controls of the saber itself, and then also the stand and kind of what I think of those. So with the saber itself, you got these two buttons right here. So this silver button does not turn it on. That silver button controls the different functions like the cutting look here at the end, and then also the deflections. If you just hit that while you're swinging it around, it'll do the deflections. And if you hold it down, it will do the cutting. I'll show you that in a second. This button right here is the button that turns it on and off. You hold that button and it turns on, and you see that lights up right there. Now, if you hold it down, and you just turn it down like that, this will stay on. This light here will stay on in the hilt on both sides, and it won't turn off. So if you hit it back on and then you hold it down, you hold it, there it goes. It turns all of it off. Now, like I was saying, this hilt is very strong. It's very sturdy. One thing I did notice, it feels like, see, you got to hold it this way with this piece up here on top when you're fighting. Now, what's weird about that is it feels more comfortable to hold it like that, but you can't turn the blade around. The blade is in there, but the blade would be upside down if you do that. So it feels more comfortable, and you can actually get your bottom hand in there if you do that, and it feels like this would be more of a protection for your hand, you know, from sliding down and into your hand. But you got to hold it this way, which if you hold it this way, you don't have as much room here for your hand at the bottom. I mean, now I have large hands. I wear a size 15 ring, so I get that. But it just feels like it'd be more comfortable fighting with it this way. But again, that would be upside down. So you want to hold it this way, and it just puts a little more strain on your hand to hold it. But that's it. That's you know, that's the only thing that I would say is it just feels a little weird, but hey, that's the design of the saber. I mean, that's the way it looks, and that's the way it is. Here is the stand. I like these stands. These stands are great for putting something on the table or something like that. Here's this little piece right here. You just slide this right over like that. Oops. Looking at the camera instead of the piece. So there it goes. It goes right in there just like that. And then you just slider right there. The bottom of the saber goes in there just like that. And you can stand it up. And you can see there, you can put it on a desk, you can put it on a nightstand, you know. There's a lot of different ways that you could display this, and it's gonna look nice, you know. It's gonna look nice and classy. Now I will say this, I do miss the old days of the Black Series, or not even the Black Series, the Force Effects lightsabers that came with a nice hilt holder that said Star Wars on it, and you actually had mounts where you could put it into the wall, and those were really nice, and I really actually missed those because those were nice to deal with and they looked really nice. These are fine. These are fine stands. These are much better. At least you could put it on there. You can't really hang it from the wall, like, you know, if you want to do that, but you can get holders on the aftermarket, on eBay and whatnot, to, you know, hang your saber on the wall. But like I said, I really liked the Star Wars ones. On the aftermarket, those things are quite expensive. I've seen people asking $50, $60, even $100 for just one, which is really ridiculous. But they actually brought them back for the Asajj Ventress and the Count Dooku lightsabers, which I was hoping that meant that they were going to bring them back, but no, they just went back to this curved plastic piece that's just really dumb, and it's really cheap. And, you know, it's this acrylic piece, and you guys can check out my other videos for that. But I don't like it. But this is fine, and like I said, I like this overall, and I think it looks really good. So there you have it, folks. That is my review of the Star Wars Black Series Force Effects Elite Darksaber lightsaber. That's quite a mouthful. But hey, what did you think of this review? Let me know down in the comment section, all right? What do you think of this saber? Are you excited about the Darksaber? Have you been following the story of the Darksaber? I mean, ever since, you know, Clone Wars and Rebels and now the Mandalorian. Where do you think this is going? Who do you think is going to end up with the Darksaber? Let me know down in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. Do you like this design? Do you not like this design? You know what? It takes all kinds, and I'm sure that there's somebody who just doesn't like the idea of a Darksaber, of, you know, this blade, the way it is, and the history of this special lightsaber. Let me know down in the comment section below. And not just the comment section, but also follow us on social media where we can keep this conversation going long after these videos are done. And speaking of videos, don't forget to watch all the rest of my lightsaber review videos. I pretty much have every lightsaber that they've made, including a couple of lightsabers that Tiffany and I made down at Disney World. And so you can have lightsabers to your heart's content. And I do a couple of reviews where I show all the lightsabers that I have from all the different characters, including a couple battle sabers that you can actually fight with. You don't want to really fight with this. It's got this kind of matte finish to it, so you don't want to scuff that up. But hey, let me know, all right? Also, thank you. Gotta watch it and turn it on. Thank you to all of our patrons. Thank you to all of the members of the channel. We are well over 50 members of the channel, and that is fantastic. And that is all because of you guys, because of your support. And thank you to everyone who gives super chats during the week when we go live. So please, make sure that you're subscribed and make sure that you have that notification bell on so that you know when we go live. I've had some people tell me lately that they haven't gotten notifications, or that they haven't they notice that they're not subscribed anymore. YouTube does some weird stuff, so please make sure. And also, there's a link to our Discord down in this video, down in the description of this video. So please join our Discord, where you can always get updates for when we go live, and not just us, but a lot of our friends that we associate with here and that we stream with, okay? Guys, I love this lightsaber. If I gotta rate this lightsaber, I'm gonna give this lightsaber a 10 out of 10. I could not ask for anything more from a Darksaber Force Effects lightsaber, really, honestly. This is everything that I could have asked for and so much more. So if you're in the market for a lightsaber, this is definitely a must get. So there you go. Until next time, my name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, saying, you want it? Come get it. Oh yeah, you think you're big enough? Come on, let's do it. Until next time, I'll see you in the toy aisle. Stay nerdy. Bye-bye.